go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff and you want.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. So today's video is just going to be another clean with me. My house was a huge mess, and as you can see, there is a bunch of party stuff, and this was actually the day after Colton's 4th birthday. So there was a huge mess going on here, so I thought I would just bring you guys along with me, give you some extreme cleaning motivation to just get some things done around your own home. So I do hope you guys enjoy this, and it does get you motivated to get up and clean right alongside with me. So put me up on whatever device you watch me on and let's get cleaning. Alright, so I'm going to start off in the kitchen. I'm going to start clearing off the table and putting his gifts away, and then clearing off the counters and just put away whatever random stuff was laying around. But generally, I really like to start in the kitchen because it is such an open space. I feel like if the kitchen is clean, the house already feels so much cleaner. So usually it's the kitchen that I start my cleaning routine with. It does change, and I like to switch it up sometimes just so it doesn't feel so redundant, but especially these days. But what about you guys? Where do you like to start your cleaning routines? Which rooms do you like to clean first?
I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it.
So I wanted to take a quick second and just introduce myself to anyone who is new to my channel. But first of all, if you are new, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this. I really do hope you enjoy it. And if you do, or if you enjoy videos like this one, I have a ton of cleaning motivation over on my channel. I also share some organizing and decluttering, a little bit of decorating, and just anything and everything that really encourages you guys to have happy and clean homes. So if you enjoy that content, be sure to subscribe down below. I know you will enjoy what my channel has to offer.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
So just out of curiosity, how many of you guys had quarantine birthdays? This year has turned out so different. We had such a different plan for Colton's birthday. We actually were going to take him to Disneyland and spend the whole day there, but obviously we couldn't do that. So I am just looking forward to being able to do things like that again. And yeah, so let me know what you guys did for your birthdays or for your kids' birthdays while we have been in this quarantine.
I just need to clear my head. Can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my.
Logan is so funny. He was trying to stomp on the light shadow that was shining through the sliding door. It's the funniest thing. He does it all the time. It makes me laugh every single time.
I just need to clear my head.
Alright, so I know I've talked about this before in my videos, but this counter space here and the counter over on the other side next to the oven, they both turn into some major catch-all spots. And I feel like we've gotten so much better at it and not letting it really accumulate as much as it used to, but there are some days where I'm just like, oh my goodness, how did all of this stuff get on top of this counter? But there are just days where we can keep up after it, and there are days where we just completely fail, and it's just so funny. How many of you guys have some major catch-all spots in your house? Because we have quite a few sometimes. And I'm also going to finish up doing the very few dishes that were in the sink. I love it when there are just not that many dishes to clean. It makes it go so much faster. And then I'll just go ahead and move on to wiping down the rest of the counters. One task I also wanted to do today was to clean out my refrigerator. You guys can see how packed this thing is. And I mean, this was well overdue. There was so much food in here that needed to get reorganized. There was leftovers that had been in there way too long. So it was definitely time to pull everything out, throw out all of the old food, and make it look nice and pretty again.
Think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints in the heart.
If you guys are wondering why there is so much coffee creamer in the refrigerator, yes, I love my coffee creamer, but we actually had picked up a few groceries for my mom to bring over to her house, and the big giant coffee creamer was one of those things. And I was almost out of my other coffee creamer, which is why I had a backup. So yeah, don't judge me. I promise I don't drink that much creamer.
I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know.
Alright, so now that the fridge is empty, or at least the shelves were, everything is sitting on the counter, so I'm just kind of sorting through it and separating what I'm keeping versus what I thought or had planned on getting rid of. I did keep some of the leftovers, but I didn't keep very much. And honestly, you guys, I hate wasting food. I try very hard to utilize what we have as much as possible. some of the leftovers we had was super old. It was from like 2 weeks ago plus. And then some of the leftovers was literally like 3 or 4 bites, so it wasn't even worth saving. But we do try and eat as much leftovers as we can, but we're not perfect. We don't always eat through them, and unfortunately, they do get tossed. But anyways, I'm also going to be coming in and wiping the shelves down. I do like to do this periodically just so I can kind of keep up with it and avoid all of the stickiness and the grossness on the shelves.
Losing it on you, so let's think on. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you.
That looks 10 times better. I'm so glad I got this done today. I should also mention that I know I did not do the shelves in the door. I was just short on time and I really wanted to focus on the main area of the refrigerator. But the shelves and the doors are just going to have to be for another day.
I would rather lie to you. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie.
And then this is everything that I had decided to just get rid of. Like I said, some of the stuff was super old, like really old. And then some of it was just not very much, so it wasn't even worth keeping. I mean, it would barely feed one of the boys. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to kind of toss everything into the trash, and then I will be rinsing the containers off and loading them in the dishwasher.
Keep my head down cause I crave progress. You ain't never gonna stop me cause it's my conquest. And I'm never gonna rest, yeah. And y'all don't know that I'm a soldier. I always felt like I'm alone, yeah. When everybody thinks they know, yeah. And y'all don't even know.
Let me know down in the comments if you guys are great at eating your leftovers, or are you kind of like us where we sometimes super fail at it and unfortunately have to toss some of the leftovers out. I just wanted to remind you guys that if you're enjoying today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. But also, if you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything new from our channel, especially if you're enjoying today's video. I have tons of cleaning videos for you guys that will get you motivated to get up and get some things done. So don't forget to do that. But thank you guys so much for coming here and watching me and supporting my channel. It really does mean so much to me, so thank you.
For an answer, I don't deal with people that are like a cancer. No, instead I hang with the people that enhance ya. And I'm not the type to give out second chances. I just wanna work on my own for myself. I don't need no help, not anybody else.
Alright, so moving into the family room, it looks a lot worse than it really was. It really was not that bad, but most of it was all of the balloons laying around, and you guys will see in just a little bit, but I do end up keeping the majority of the balloons, only because, like I said, this was the day after Colton's birthday, and both the boys had a blast with the balloons, and it was just really easy entertainment for them. So I thought I would just keep them around a little bit longer so they can get as much fun out of them as they could. I do get rid of a couple of them, but I decided to keep the majority of them around. Very easy entertainment, you guys.
get there. I am not a novice, I'm gonna be the best, so prepare. Cause you know I'm honest and I'm coming for you, be scared.
So you guys will see, I pick up this stool and it completely fell apart. I have no idea what happened. It was so funny. I didn't even realize it until I was gonna go put it away. I didn't see that it had pretty much fallen apart in my hands. So we're gonna have to replace that stool or get something else set up for him in the bathroom because that's what he uses to wash his hands. I'm just cracking up because I have no idea what they did to that stool. Next, after putting away the few little toys left behind, I am also going to be working on taking down the little pieces of streamer that were left behind. We had hung streamer down both sides of the wall and the boys had so much fun with it, but they literally had it torn down within like less than 2 hours. So much fun and totally worth it.
Mustang 65 got that V8 engine with a fuel injection. Drop the clutch, pedal to the floor.
And then moving into the bathroom, I just needed to hang up this shower curtain. Chris is actually officially back to work now, and so we decided that he was going to be taking showers down here as soon as he gets home from work. So I just needed to get this set up, and I had picked up this shower curtain from Target, and so I'm just kind of hanging that up just so it's all ready and ready to go when he gets home. And by shower curtain, I totally meant shower liner. Not shower curtain, shower liner. Although I do want to switch out this shower curtain, I have so many ideas for this bathroom and I cannot wait to do them. I also hadn't planned on doing a huge cleaning in here, but I did want to at least wipe down the sink and do a quick wipe down on the toilet as well. Alright, another task I wanted to get done today was sorting some laundry and at least starting a few loads. So right now I'm just kind of pulling a load together and then I'm going to throw it in the washer. And I'm also going to work on straightening up and cleaning up this laundry room. Sometimes this room is such a mess. It turns into a catch-all from literally everything. So I needed to come in here and at least tidy it up. And as you can see, that counter is just a catch-all of everything. I mean, my workout weights, some clothes that I had laid out to dry, some random cleaners, and it was just a huge mess.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes me.
So if you guys are still watching at this point and you have video suggestions of things that you want to see from my channel, make sure to comment them down below. I am literally always looking for new ideas and I absolutely want to hear them from you guys. So let me know if you have anything that you want to see from us.
I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Alright, so the last thing I wanted to get done today was to just come into the office and kind of straighten it up, put some things away that needed to be put away, fold the load of laundry that was on the couch here, and just a little bit of tidying up is all. It wasn't a huge mess, but it definitely needed to be worked on a little bit.
Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Alright you guys, so I'm just going to finish up putting the clothes away and then I will be finishing up tidying up in here. It was super easy and not a huge mess to clean up. But that's going to do it for today's Clean With Me. I hope you enjoyed it and it gave you some extreme cleaning motivation to get some things done around your own home. But don't forget to subscribe before you leave here and we will see you in our next video. Bye!